What's good, everyone? This is your boy DJ's Raw Uncut Truth, giving you that raw content that you deservedly need. And shout out to Brandon Ingram, aka BI, for securing a bag. I'm so happy for him because growing up, being a Laker fan, and we had a lot of great players. But one of the few players that I respected and that I never gave up on their talent was Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram had a lot of potential starting out. I knew it. I told people that he would be a all-star. People and other shines were telling me that it was not possible. He couldn't be an all-star in the West, or BI's overrated. I heard it all. But I never counted out his determination, his drive, and he had a killer in him. I think a lot of folks assume Brandon Ingram is not that dude because he's so chill and he's not a clout chaser like other athletes. But BI, he wanted greatness. He wanted to be that guy. That 25 points per game was no fluke. Coming into the season, the Pelicans organization didn't give him the proper respect. And yes, they're treating him well now and giving him a 5-year contract, $158 million. He deserved way more than that, by the way. But let me digress. Yeah, they're treating him right now. But before last year, before the 2019-2020 season, management of the Pelicans were naming Jrue Holiday as the face of the franchise. They're trying to give him an MVP, all that bull crap. But I didn't buy into that. And yes, we respect Jrue Holiday, but I never saw him as the number one guy. And thankfully, he gets to play in Milwaukee. He could play his game. He doesn't have to be the lead guy, because you just saw the pressure mounting up on Jrue Holiday, and he couldn't handle it. But BI did. BI showed everybody that he's coming and that he's going to take the league by storm. Yes, the NBA has a lot of young talent. But before you bring up the Jason Tatums and the Donovan Mitchells, don't forget about Brandon Ingram. Not only BI is a great scorer, a talented player, but he's a great teammate. When Lonzo was getting hated on, when it seemed like he didn't have a teammate that would stand by his side, BI was always there. BI was supporting him through everything. So much so that a lot of people would say that Zoe and BI are like brothers that are not related. That's how close they were. Every birthday, they celebrated. Every holiday, they celebrated. They treated each other like family. I remember when Lonzo started to play with the Lakers, and they were doing all that summer league stuff, and Kuzma and him, and they were balling out, and they were calling it the light skin connection, and everybody was saying how close they were. I was the first one to say, hey, that's not a true friendship right there. And they're like, what do you mean, DJ? I told people to watch closely. I said, Kuzma is a clout chaser. They didn't believe me. And then when Zoe was traded, you saw the true colors. I'm not trying to hate on Kuzma. I'm just being real. So that's the difference between a Kuzma and a BI. No matter what Brandon Ingram had in his contract, he never switched up. He never abandoned his homies. And I have a respect for brothers like that. Now the Pelicans are going to start the season, and there's no sign of what team they'll be. They have more guards than small forwards and bigs. Instead of getting a Miles Turner type of player, they got a Steven Adams. And yes, Steven Adams is strong and he could set a screen with the best of them. He's not going to get bullied around. He's a solid player. Don't get me wrong. But the Pelicans could have done better. In free agency and the draft. Now, I'll say this. Kira Lewis has a lot of potential. And I'm not going to hate on Kira Lewis just because he got drafted. It's not his fault that David Griffin and the Pelicans don't know what they're doing. I believe Kira Lewis will have a great year for a rookie standards. But I'll say this. Look out for Lonzo. I've been looking at the videos of Lonzo training with Chris Johnson, who's very respected. He's stronger, he's faster, and he's already been fast. He's attacking the basket with new moves that I've never seen Lonzo do. Now, I got to see it on the court first. But if Lonzo plays the way I think he should, and this is his first offseason, by the way, I've always stated that I won't fully judge Lonzo until he participates in his first offseason. I'm a man of my word. I'm not going to be like other YouTubers and overreact on 6 games. Albeit, Lonzo played like crap in the bubble. I've made videos about it. I've had flack from other Ball family fans. Trust me. But I'm a man of my word. And I want to see how Lonzo plays. If he's showing me that he shows me on these videos of him training with Chris Johnson, if he does those same moves in a game, the Pelicans are going to be up and up. Now, for the Pelicans to make the playoffs, it's going to be tough. The only way the Pelicans make the playoffs, number one, if Lonzo increases his offensive repertoire. 2, Zion must lose that weight. He looks like he's in shape. And I've already stated that Zion has to play the 3 sometimes as well. He did it at Duke. He did it in high school. He can do it in the NBA. He just got to lose that baby fat. And he looks like he's on his way to being fit. Also, Zion must make the 3 like he did in Duke. Duke, he shot 39% from 3. And even though it was less attempts, that shot was going in. He must do the same thing with the Pelicans. And one more point. The sleeper on the Pelicans is the versatile forward that they just signed, Wanyan Gabriel. 6'9", can shoot a little bit. He's a solid shooter. He's an athlete. Don't look at his stats. For all you stat watchers, you can look at his stats and say, he's not going to be all that. But he played on a stacked team. Now he's playing on the Pelicans, and trust me, he's going to get minutes. There's barely any wings on the team, and I'm just predicting that he'll get playing time. But I want to end by saying this. No matter what happens this season with the Pelicans, B.I. will get his, and he's going to do everything he can to get some type of wins because he's a fighter. So shout out to B.I. I'm glad he got that bag. And if you look on social media, one of the first people to congratulate B.I. was, of course, Lonzo Ball. That tells you the closeness of that brotherhood, and that's what we need in sports. All praise to the Most High. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Peace.